I never believed the world would become like this. I never believed humans would change their interactions so fast. I never believed our humanity would slowly be fading away. We live in a generation where social media has taken over our lives, from conversations to isolated individuals, from happiness to loss of self-confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, social media surrounds and suffocates society into a world of addiction, self-centered, antisocial human beings. I'm standing here to convince each and every one of you to disconnect from social media. Look around you and start living a life you will not regret. Disconnect from those social networks that make us all isolated individuals who can no longer interact with one another, from the decreasing productivity and the loss of self-esteem. Albert Einstein once said, "I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots." Social media is such a distraction. Look around. We no longer interact with one another, as we have become addicted to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and much more. According to a statistic as of January 2019, there are 3.397 billion active social media users. How many more will it take to destroy our humanity? Are we selfish human beings addicted to social media like it is worth as much as our life? We count so much on it. We wait seconds, minutes, hours for the person to answer the message on Facebook or the comment you published on their Instagram post. But while waiting, precious minutes of your life are being wasted. Precious minutes where you could have some fun with your loved ones. Precious minutes where you could interact with others around you. Who have we become? When you're too occupied on those social networks, you don't see the people around you who care for you. How many of you are distracted from the notifications you receive from social networks? I'll be honest, I am. I have this feeling of curiosity rising, asking myself, is it a Facebook comment, a post on Twitter, a new follower on Instagram? While social networks have negative impacts, as the level of addiction increases, productivity decreases. Social media is like a bag of chips. Once you open it, you always want to have more and more. How many of you go on social media while doing your homework? Have you realized that you fell in the trap where you spend more time on social media than writing your essay? In a study from the University of California, researchers concluded that it takes an average of 23 minutes and 15 seconds to get back to the task. Disconnect from social media as it decreases your level of concentration and can eventually have a negative impact on your academic performance. Have you ever compared yourself to others on social media? Did you feel worthless or not as perfect as them? Social media is filled with this idea of perfection, whether it is a perfect picture, a perfect location, or a perfect filter. However, no matter how happy a person can be on a picture, it is just a reflection of the best parts of that person's life. Social media has trained society to compare our lives from the places we visit or the activities we do, instead of appreciating who we really are. According to an article, 60% of people using social media reported that it has affected their self-esteem in a negative way. It is this idea where the number of followers you have defines your popularity, where the number of likes you receive defines how interesting you are to others, where the number of comments defines how appreciated you are. Is this really how we categorize people on social media? Is this really how we want society to become? Now, many people believe that social media is useful to connect with other people, having the opportunity to express our feelings, as well as sharing pictures. However, is it so useful that we stay closed as individuals and not being able to interact with others? Is it so useful that it is destroying our humanity and affecting our relationships? Is it so useful that we are constantly comparing ourselves to others? Our humanity is fading away, but it is time to do something. It is time to disconnect and live life to its fullest. It is time to show the world how we, as individuals, would have stronger relationships without those distracting social networks. It is time to make the future generations happy and connected. As Albert Einstein once said, it has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Thank you.